Our event will be about the night of inspiration. We'll be saying, each of the speakers will say one amazing story. So further ado, I would like to say an amazing story that inspires us. The story is called The River Crossing. Rabbi Pinchas ben Yair and his Talmidim crossed the Ginai River every morning on their way to the Bet Midrash. Ginai was the name of a river, and Rabbi Pinchas with his ben Yair with his Talmidim and students used to cross the river every single morning to the Bet Midrash to learn. The water in the river was usually very shallow. Large rocks jutted out from the river, and Rabbi Pinchas ben Yair and his Talmidim will walk from rock to rock, and they got on the other side. So there'll be rocks. You're going to see rocks in the river, and they're going to be stepping on rocks and crossing the river. But there was one winter, it rained it rained much more than usual. As a result, the water in the river rose so high that the tops of the rocks could no longer be seen. They can't see the rocks. Where they're going to go? They're scared. It's dangerous. You don't see what's in the river. So to cross. When Rabbi Pinchas and his Talmidim arrived at the Ginai River one morning, they realized that it was so high, they would not be able to cross over. It would be dangerous to even try. They did not know. They did not know how they will get into the Bet Midrash to learn Torah. Rabbi Pinchas ben Yair called out to the waters, Ginai, who gave you the right to stop me from going to the Bet Midrash? I need to cross your waters so that I can go and learn Torah. Immediately the river split and a path of dry land appeared. It was like the Yam Suf split. Rabbi Pinchas walked safely to the other side, but his Talmidim were afraid to follow him. Hashem made a miracle for you because you are such a great tzaddik, they said to Rabbi Pinchas. But how do we know that when we walk through the path we remain? The Talmidim or Rabbi Pinchas say, Rabbi Pinchas, Hashem did it for you, but it's dangerous for us. We don't know if we're such a high level as you that we could cross. It's dangerous. The river might overflow and close again. Rabbi Pinchas ben Yair answered, anyone who has never hurt or embarrassed his friend can walk safely across the river. If not, it will be too dangerous for him to cross. The story teaches us how careful we must be not to hurt or embarrass another person, another Jew. Hashem made a great miracle for Rabbi Pinchas because he never once did anything to make another Jew feel bad. We should try to become the kind of people who will be able to follow Rabbi Pinchas across the river. So our next speaker will be Yonatan Inayev, who will give us the next amazing story, inspirational story. Please, Yonatan, begin.
How are you? Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you Daniel, Eliran, Yaakov Tzion for coming. I want to say a short story and a little bit shorter. I have two stories to say. The first one is, who Rabbi Chai, there was a rabbi, he was the father-in-law of Rab Chaim Kanievetsky. I think Yaakov Tzion knows who he is. So he had a cancer that was really bad. He had a sickness. He went to a doctor. He asked him, what is the sickness? The doctor said, you have only 2 weeks left to live. So what he did, what the rabbi did, went to another rabbi, another doctor. He asked the doctor, same answer. You have 2 weeks to live. This is a very bad sickness. He went to a third opinion, same opinion. Fourth opinion, that's it. So he went to his wife and he said, I'm just gonna go to the Bet Midrash and learn. The wife said, Get ready. Make your funeral. Get ready for your funeral. Make a deathbed. Get ready. The rabbi said, why would I die? I'd rather die with Torah than dying to get my to die beautifully and prepare it. He went to the Bet Midrash. After Shacharit, he locked the door. No one could come in. Started learning until it was lunchtime. He unlocked the door. His wife brought the food right at the doorstep, and then the rabbi locked the door again. And same with dinner. Kept on happening and happening and happening. The rabbi lived another 72 years. Another 72 years. The doctor said you're gonna live for 2 more weeks. And what happened? He lived for another 72 weeks. Same happened with Rabbi Ovadia Yosef's father. Rabbi Ovadia Yosef's father had cancer, a very bad cancer. Rabbi Ovadia Yosef said to his father, you should take like 4 or 5 elders and teach them like stories. Just take a book. His father wasn't a rabbi. He's not going to depend on him to teach Yalkut Yosef or Gemara or Mishnah. So he said, read stories to elders. And his father lived another 18 years. So, as we know, Torah is very important. Baruch Adonai Olam, Amen ve'amen.
Thank you, Jonathan, so much for that amazing story about the Torah learning. That Jonathan said that a person, when he learns Torah, even in hard times, Hashem gives him more and more life to live. And Torah always saves a person from dangerous things. Connecting to what Jonathan and I have said about the Rabbanim that had cancer and had a long life. Refua Yosef, also before he passed away, he was in the hospital with his Gemara open, and he passed away with his Gemara in his hands. So we see from here that Torah, we always need to learn Torah. We need to learn Torah every single day of our lives. Our last but not least announced speaker, Daniel Yusupov, who would like to say to us an amazing story in the night of inspiration, an inspirational story. Please, Daniel, begin. This event will be a Refua Shlema for MIRIAM Bat Rachel.
The parasha discusses the building of the Mishkan, the materials and the funds that the Bnei Israel gave for its building. The parasha starts with the pasuk. Hashem spoke to Moshe saying, דיבר לבני ישראל, ויקחו לי תרומה מאת כל איש אשר ידברו ליבו, תיקחו את תרומתי. Speak to the Bnei Israel, and they should take to me a terumah, for every man whose heart wants to give, who is heart given. Rashi explains, "Vayikachu li terumah," and they should take to me a terumah, to mean li lishmi, for me. The Mefarshim explain that Rashi is coming to answer a question. A question may be asked. The wording of the pasuk, "Vayikachu li terumah," and they should take to me terumah. How can Hashem command anyone to give him something if the entire world is his? If the entire world is his, how Hashem is saying, Hashem has everything. Why are you saying give it to me? The commandment from Hashem should just be to give terumah. What does it mean to me? Meaning it's for me. It's not for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, it's for me. To answer this question, Rashi explains, for me doesn't mean the actual physical giving to him, as everything belongs to him, that he's the one that made the world, as everything belongs to him in the first place. Rather, it means the lishmi, for me, for the sake of my name. The giving needs to be without any hard feelings or internal motivations. What do we see from this? What do we see from Parashat Terumah? It's not Hashem is not saying, I want to make the whole world. Everything is for me. No matter what, I made this whole entire world. It's for me. No matter what. I made it, me. You give it to me. I want to end off with the story. It's not really a story, but it's really a mashal. It's really a power. That's why today's event is called the Night of Inspiration, because we want to give inspiration every Thursday. B'ezrat Hashem, we're going to be giving inspiration. You know why? Because the next day is Friday, which is Shabbat, and we have to motivate people. Every mitzvah we perform does wonders for us, does miracles. When we merit doing a mitzvah, when we do a mitzvah, we should feel as if we just attained the most precious commodity in the world. The best money in the world. It's like $10. A person also gave me $10 today. I said, it's that a mitzvah cannot replace it. A mitzvah is, you cannot replace anything else. A mitzvah is a mitzvah. I was traveling outside today. I said, free of charge. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it for money. Free of charge. And I said, mitzvah cannot replace a money or whatever it is. We are supposed to beg Hashem for the zechut to fulfill more mitzvot. So what Hashem is saying, what Living Amun is saying, I'm reading from, saying that a mitzvah basically cannot replace anything else. For example, here, a cup of water, right? You drink it. I'll give you $10 if you drink this without saying a bracha. I'll give you $10 right now on the spot. $10 if you don't do a bracha. That is you're replacing a mitzvah. Because Baruch Hu created this world. He wants to make the rules. He's allowed to make the rules. Why? Because, for example, Yaakov Tzon, you have a basketball. For example, you have a basketball over here. You own it. It's mine. If I get to choose who wants to play with it, I get to choose who doesn't want to play with it. That's it. It's my ball. I bought it. Same thing with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu has so much rachmanut on us, saying that it's not only for me, it's for you. What does that mean? To me, it means to you. Not to me, to you. Even though HaKadosh Baruch Hu created this world. Thank you for having me, and Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Daniel, for that amazing inspirational thought and chizuk. We see from here that Daniel said that Hashem said to people praying Terumah, Hashem said, with all the kind hearts, people who want to give, Bnei Israel need to have kind heart that always want to give and donate and do chesed every single day of our lives. And as Daniel said, there's no money, there's no price compared to a mitzvah. Mitzvah is so great. There's no money. You cannot replace it with money. When you want to do a mitzvah, a chesed, always do it for free, even to a goy, even to a Jew. Always say, no, you don't need to pay me. I'll do it the chesed, I'll do the mitzvah for you, free, with no charge. Rabotai, thank you so much for watching the Night of Inspiration. We want to thank again everyone of Yonatan and Naiv, that Yusupov and MIRIAM for joining us. It's an amazing event. Thank you, everyone. That's Torah info.